it, I bet the fire alarm's gonna go off again. Hold on, I gotta open the windows. Guten Morgen, everyone. Welcome back to Mixing It Up. On this week's edition, we're gonna be firing up a smoky Tennessee Campfire. Welcome back, everybody. I'm so glad you're back here. This week's drink, as I mentioned last week, is a little bit extra. It is like not beginner level mixology here. I'm gonna assume that you're not gonna be able to watch this and then automatically have everything you need at home. And if you do, I just wanna say, you do? Do you like live in a grocery store? One of my inspirations for this show is Mamrie Hart. I don't know, maybe you've heard of her. She used to do a show called You Deserve a Drink, in which she took like popular pop culture and things that were important in the news at the time and created a drink to them. And she had a really special style and a very great humor, but she stopped making that, and I don't know exactly why. Maybe she just got burned out. However, I really enjoyed it, and like I said, it inspired me, but she always had one ingredient in her drinks that was like so exotic. I would always think, okay, whatever she's making today, I'm gonna try to make it. But then she would list the ingredients and then there'd always be one thing in it that would be like impossible to get. She'd be like, I'm Mamrie Hart. All you're gonna need for today's drink is gin, orange juice, simple syrup, and the tears of a virgin Australian unicorn. And then I'd be like, where am I gonna get orange juice? Anyways, this is kind of like one of those drinks. It's very extra, and I'm assuming that you don't have all this stuff at home. But what you're gonna need is whiskey, maple syrup, aromatic bitters, black currant juice, an orange, a miniature smoke cannon, smoking dust, and whatever you call this. I told you guys this was gonna be extra. Stick with me. Maybe it will seem so cool to you that you will immediately go to Amazon and order all this stuff. Time that I saw a smoked drink, meaning a drink that is literally infused with smoke, not smoke flavor, like actual fire is needed to create this, was on a cruise on the MSC Meraviglia cruise ship. They had a mixology bar and they had two like gimmicks in there. One was they had a whole, let's stick to past tense because at the moment, no cruises are happening. They had a whole menu of smoked drinks, and then they also had a whole menu of cocktails with boba balls, you know, like these bubble tea balls. I was fascinated by this smoking cocktails idea, so Marcus bought me a smoker and everything we need for Christmas. Isn't he sweet? And this is how you make a Tennessee Campfire, which is a recipe that I created myself, actually. Before I start mixing it up, I'm definitely gonna move these breakable things out of the way. So I have here my shaker of ice, and I'm gonna use the shot glass measurement system again. So this shot glass has two different measures. It's 2 centiliters and 4 centiliters. And I don't know what this is in the other measurement system, but just look, you know, that's a shot glass and we're going like with a small shot or a big shot, you know, like a single or a double. The first thing I'm gonna put in there is a double shot of Tennessee whiskey. I could have been holding that better. Tennessee whiskey, this is Jack Daniels. You don't have to use Jack Daniels, but that's why I kind of gave it the name Tennessee Campfire. Then I'm gonna add a single shot, so 2 centiliters of black currant juice. Now, this is something that might not be easy for you to get. It's popular here in Germany. I don't know why. To just drink it on its own, it's not really a pleasurable experience. I mean, it's not like nasty, but it's just not something like, you know, like orange juice that you just want to guzzle down. It has a very distinct, very rich, deep flavor. If you can't get black currant juice, you can also use, you might be able to get like blueberry juice, or you could also use dark grape juice, and in a pinch, it also tastes good with cranberry juice, but try to get non-sweetened. Anyways, enough about that. We're gonna add just 2 centiliters of this. So about that much, just for the flavor. Now, one thing that if you do have a home bar, one thing you might have at home is Angostura or aromatic bitters. This is something that is in a lot of fancy cocktails. That's used a lot in mixology. It's also something that doesn't taste good to just drink on its own. And we're gonna put a couple dashes of this in there. That's enough. Don't want to do too much. Kind of smells like mouthwash. Then, one sort of secret ingredient in this, and one thing that is a really cool cocktail ingredient is maple syrup. I just love the color of this, and it adds a really special flavor to it, especially mixed with the smoky flavor. It makes sort of like a breakfasty mood. And I'm gonna put just like a teaspoon of this in here. Ooh. Oh geez. Am I gonna make it? Jawohl! Mapley. This is the first time, the first episode of Mixing It Up that we haven't used triple sec. I'm sorry, buddy, you'll be back next week, I'm sure. All right, that is all that is in this drink up until this point, obviously. So I've got my other shaker here. You guys know what? Last week, remember I made the margatini and I said I wasn't gonna drink it? I was taking a little break from the sauce. Well, when I was setting up for this week's edition, I couldn't find my shiny shaker and I was like, where is that? And it's still in the freezer. I still haven't drunk that drink that I made last week, just to give you a little idea of how much or how little I've been drinking. So this is my other shaker. It's not as pretty as the really shiny one, but it does say cocktail on it, just in case you forget what you're making. One thing I don't like about this shaker is it leaks, but you do what you gotta do. So we're gonna give this a good shake.
Did somebody say shake?
All right, enough of that. As always, it is very cold to the touch. It is getting all frosty on the side, and now we get to the really exciting part. Now we're gonna smoke this drink.
Smoke this drink.
And in order to do that, I gotta move some things around here again. So this is this miniature smoke cannon, and it's not something that you need or that you can use only for drinks. You can use it to smoke anything. We have used it to smoke cheese, and Marcus has used it to smoke sausage and stuff like that. It's, yeah, you know what it is it's basically like a battery-powered pipe. You know, like if you're gonna smoke tobacco or something else. It's basically, it works on the same principle. So what you do is here on the top, you put in your like wood chips basically and start the fan, and it pumps the smoke down the tube into or to wherever whatever it is you want to smoke is. And you need to have it under some sort of casing to keep the smoke in, so whatever it is will absorb the flavor. In our case, it's going to be a drink, and that's why I am using this big glass bell dome. In German, we would call it a Haube. Good, so here's my glass. It is not cooled because, I don't know, I have a theory that a cooled glass will absorb less of the smoky flavor. Any scientists out there? You see, this is why I don't like the shaker. It's already like leaking down the side. Dang it. I should just throw it away, you know, or recycle it, because I get frustrated every time I use it. Let's pour the drink in here. That's about it. Now, I'm also gonna put an orange twist in there, and some of you from last week's video wrote me a very helpful comment to say, if you are harvesting a piece of the peel, to do it before you cut the fruit open, because the structure is easier. And I was like, duh, could have thought of that. So, oh yes, well, I'm gonna try to get a little bit longer of a piece here. Oh yeah, this is a good one. There we go. So I'm gonna use this, and remember, there's oils in the skin and you want those in the drink. So you put that side down and then you twist it and squeeze it a little bit.
Instant replay. Watch the oils land on the surface of the drink.
Just plop that in there. Okay, good, good. Another thing I wanted to do, you guys, is I have this light up ice cube that we got in drinks at Disney Hollywood Studios. And, no, wait. Well, I did get some of these in Hollywood Studios and also some of them I got on the Disney Dream. So you can put these in drinks and they light up and they've got different colors. And I think I'm gonna put blue? No, I'm gonna make it red. Where's my red? There it is. So I'm gonna put this in there too, because I think that's gonna give a really cool effect when we smoke it. All right, the cover is going over my drink, and you really just need to put a little bit, like a tiny pinch, into this thing because it already makes so much smoke, and you will set off your fire alarm because it's literally burning wood. Not that that's ever happened to me. I mean, I don't know how I know that because I would never do something like that. All right, hose is going in here. There's a little vent on the side to just sort of like, I don't know, to tell you the truth. I've already put some flakes in here because I tried this out earlier this afternoon, and I'm just gonna use those again. So I'm turning it on here. I'm gonna move this camera a little bit closer so you can really see the magic happening. Do you see it? Check that out. I'm gonna turn this off here because it's already so much smoke. All right, I'm gonna cover up the vent over here. Oh, jeez. This is already so much smoke. Dang it, I bet the fire alarm's gonna go off again. Hold on, I gotta open the windows. But do you see how cool that looks? That's all smoke inside there. And when we open this up, it looks like magic. I feel like I'm doing some kind of David Copperfield kind of mixology here. What should we talk about while we're waiting? Have you subscribed to the channel yet? I hope so. Please press the thumbs up as well, because it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. It helps people find these videos, which helps me in turn, get motivated to make more. So the longer you leave this sitting, the more smoky it's going to taste. And I've let a couple minutes go by now, and I'm getting impatient, so I'm ready for the big reveal. And you guys, this is so cool, and I'm considering if I want to turn off the lights or not. Well, we'll just try it like this. So taking out the hose here. Gosh, I hope the fire alarm doesn't go off again. So can you see it? I'm gonna put myself behind here. Ready? Here we go. Isn't that fancy? Danger, Will Robinson. In all its foggy glory, a Tennessee campfire. I feel so sorry for anybody who started watching this video but didn't stick around for the big reveal. Woo! This is strong. This is also a strong drink, kind of like the martini. There's not a lot mixed with the alcohol, so it's something that you need to plan on sipping. And like I said, it has sort of a whiskey, sweet, caramely, smoky flavor that I really enjoy. If you ever get around to doing this, to making something like this, please let me know. Post a picture of it on Instagram and tag me, or post it on my Facebook or something like that. I'm gonna clean all this up and then set up the camera down in front of the blue sofa for drink and discuss, where this week we're gonna talk about moving internationally, so from one country to another, and my 5 tips as somebody who's done it. Come on over, you might learn something. And if not, well, that's fine too. Have a great week, and I'll see you soon.